Yeah, obviously it's a huge rivalry. We're unique. We got a huge rivalry with Cincinnati. We got a huge rivalry with Ohio. It's unbelievably passionate. I don't know from Ohio's end, but I know from our alum, you don't hardly ever meet an alum that they don't mention Cincinnati OU. I mean, it's just the way it is. I mean, they talk, hey, we got to beat OU, and then, you know, nice thing last year we'd been getting killed by OU. Then last year we lost 24-21, which with the year before we lost to them 40-10 or something. So we closed the gap, but we also blew a 21-point lead, so it wasn't awesome. But at least gave credence to the rivalry. When you're losing 42-10, it's not much fun to be part of a rival. Now, at least last year, you're back to where it was a big deal, and they danced on our whatever's in the middle of our field, our Red Hawk at the end of the game, and so that'll make it more fun this year when we go to OU. That'll add a little bit. And I'm not mad that they danced on our Red Hawk. I think it's awesome. It's a rivalry. It's intense, and they had a great comeback win, and their kids were excited. And I'm like, my deal is you don't want to dance on the Red Hawk? Don't let them come back from 21-0, you know? I mean, I'd be pretty excited too if I came back from 21-0. So, but to me, it just adds to the rivalry and the passion from the fans, and that's what college football is all about.
It's important because it's history, you know? It's gone back. It's such an old rivalry, and it's been going on forever. And every year we have old players come back and talk to us about, you know, their games that they played, and it just adds significance to the game for us every year, and it's always a big one for us.
And it's just a team that we don't like, and we just want to beat them. That's pretty much how it is. It's simple.
It's been a rivalry that's been in existence for a lot of years. You know, I've been at Ohio now for 10 seasons. This will be the 11th, and obviously the moment I showed up, they talked about the people at Ohio talked about the rivalry, and it's the same at Miami of Ohio. You know, they consider us very much a rivalry, and I think. You know, it's because to some degree the schools have some similarities. You know, I think Miami is an excellent academic school, and you know, we pride ourselves on the academics too at Ohio. You know, they've got a little tradition that's a little richer than ours if you go back to the Ben Roethlisberger years and some of the seasons that they've been able to compile and do it with regularity, you know. And so we're trying to establish that kind of a track record. But I think both teams give their best. Both teams are excited when that game does come about, and I think the fans of both teams get excited for the game.
It just means we don't like each other. But no, yeah, it's been there, you know, so even before I got there, you know, guys were telling me about it, what it meant to play Miami. We don't lose to Miami, you know, that was a saying that I've heard a million times, you know, but rivalry games, you know, it's what college football is all about, you know, that's what gets everybody excited, that's what gets the fans excited, you know, that's what we look forward to that every year is a rivalry game.
It means a lot. It means the Battle of Bricks. I mean, we're two teams from Ohio, and we got a lot of similar. Our campuses are pretty much similar, which in like all our buildings are brick and all our roads are brick. So I mean, it's a big rivalry, but it isn't. I feel like we've since I've been here, we've like sparked up a rivalry in a few other teams in Bowling Green, Kent, and I think Marshall's always been a big rivalry. I think the Marshall rivalry is probably our biggest rivalry.